Today I would like to talk about the ideal M&A journey in the language industry. But first, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you will receive notifications whenever we post new content. At Language Transactions, we connect sellers and buyers in the language industry. But before we connect anybody, we learn about them individually. We talk to the sellers and we talk to the buyers. And when we learn about the sellers, we create a one-page teaser or a small portfolio with anonymous information, but that gives a potential buyer a good picture on what they are selling and what they would be buying. And if a buyer is interested, then we can connect the seller and the buyer. We usually do that in an introductory call. And from then on, if the buyer is interested to continue, they request information. And we already made a video on that. It's usually the financials for the last 3 to 5 years, the client portfolio for the last 3 to 5 years, and more information. And if a buyer would like to continue on the journey because they think that the seller is exactly what they're looking for, then they create like a business case for either their board, their decision makers, or the bank or investors. And if they make the decision to go ahead with the acquisition, at that point, they would offer a LOI, a letter of intent, which includes a preliminary offer saying we would pay amount X, given the fact that this is the way it was stated. And during this LOI phase, the seller gives the buyer exclusivity. That is usually about 30 to 60-day phase, where the buyer comes in with his legal team or CPA, financial team, and they check the books to see that everything is the way we said it was, and answer more questions to them so they can make a very informed decision after the due diligence phase on either they want to present a final offer or don't. It happens. If they present a final offer, then the seller is given about 5 to 10 business days, 1 or 2 weeks, where they can make the decision whether or not the final offer is what they want and what they expect. And then if they accept the final offer, then the acquisition is final. I hope that answered another question for our sellers and buyers. And talk to us, reach out to us, and let us know if you have another question. Thank you so much. Dee Johnson at Language Transactions, where we connect sellers and buyers in the language industry.